Hello, hope everybody's well today. Today we're going to be doing this really super cute project, little feathers on a pencil. Here's this one. We're going to be doing two different designs. Pardon me. So what you're going to need for this is you're going to need markers, and you're going to need scissors, tape, pencils to wrap your little feathers on, a Sharpie marker or black marker, and some paper. You're going to need that, and yourselves. This is a pretty short project. It doesn't take too terribly long, but I thought it would be nice for maybe some little younger ones to be able to make this, you know, without having all grown-up assistants or whatever. So to start off, you're going to take your pencil, and we're going to do this one first. So you're going to take your pencil, hopefully you got all your things, and I'm going to show you how to draw this, okay? And it depends on how big you want your feather, because you can make your feather big if you want. In fact, I think maybe I'll make the feather big this time. Okay, so you're going to start here, and I'm going to show you how to do it. I'm going to draw this first. So I'm going to make it kind of look like a little hill, right? And that's the top of it. And then once you have that side, you're going to move on to the next side, and you're going to do the same exact thing, okay? Here. And then you want to pull it down, kind of like a little road. Looks like a kind of little road there. And then once you have that, then you're going to add a tab to it. And the tab is so that you can connect it to your pencil, right? So tab, you want to make the tab kind of long. You can always cut it if it's too long, but it's better to have it long than too short. All right. And then, so it's going to kind of look like a flag on the bottom, a little bit. All right. Now, once you have that drawn, yeah, that's about the same size. That's funny. Once you have that drawn, you want to kind of put your middle in. So your feather in the middle, like this, that line in the middle. Okay. And then you're going to draw these little lines to make it look more feather-like, so the little black lines there. So you're going to face them down as if you're diagonal going towards this. So like this. And you don't need too many of them. I'm going to zoom up on my fingers. There we go. Okay, so what I was saying was, you're going to be drawing these little lines right here that I have, the black lines. All right, and then once you have that drawn on both sides, you want to stagger them, by the way. Let me show you how to do that. I accidentally put mine even, but you want to stagger them so they're not even with one another. Have an eraser. Maybe I'll fix mine, because I don't like that. Fix it, make it look better. So back in the day, this is how people used to write. They had, I think they were called quills. They had quills, and they would cut the point on a quill was a feather. So they would have the feather, and they would cut a little point on the feather, so it was super pokey. And then they would dip that feather into what they call an ink well. It was a little bottle of ink. And then the ink would kind of go up into the hole, because feathers have hollow in the inside of a feather is hollow. So they would dip their ink their feather into the ink, and that ink would go up into the hollow of that feather, and that's how they would write. So that's kind of what this is, kind of mimicking it, you know. So a quill. And I think you could probably still buy, I don't know about quills, but I know they do like calligraphy, and you can buy calligraphy pens. That's kind of similar, I think. Okay. Now, Okay, now this is how I did that. So I wanted to make them kind of not as even. All right, now once you have that done, your next step is to draw it in marker, okay? So I'm going to take my marker now, and then I'm going to outline it, right? So outline your feather you just drew. Now I'm using super tip Crayola markers today. I like them because if you write on the side there, they got that thick line, and if you do it on the tip, it's a thin line. All right, and then once you have your little lines drawn, the next step is you're going to add your little cutouts in it, okay? So the way you're going to do that is you're going to, this, and you're going to 1, 2. So you're going to put V's, not completely all the way up and down, but sporadically. All right, so that's how I did that. And then once you have that, then you're going to go back. Don't forget your line. Then you're going to go back, and once we have this all cut out, we're going to cut those out. All right? Okay. Now we're going to cut them out. I could have done this closer to the edge. It would have saved me on paper. There's that. Just cut this out, and then once you have it cut out, the next step is to cut out those little notches that you drew. So you don't want to cut over the line because you still want the line to show. I mean, I guess you could go back and fix it, but that's how you want to do it, okay? So you're going to cut that out like that. Okay, and then I got some down here. There we go. All right. And again, and then once we have this done, then we're going to color our feather, okay? I don't know about where you are, but where I'm at, it is a rainy day today. Gloomy and rainy, which I understand, you know, plants need to eat too. Okay, that, throw these away. And you know, while we're sitting here, well, let's color it now. Okay, so I'm just gonna color it, pick out some colors and color it, okay? Maybe I'll do some red. I like red. And you just want to put different designs on it, whatever designs you want to do. You know what I mean? So it's not anything special. It's just whatever you want. And you don't have to do the whole thing. There we go. Just add some lines. Okay. That looks cute. I like those colors. Man, 4th of July will be coming up pretty soon. Okay. Time goes by so quick, don't it? Okay, there's that. And maybe one more. I don't know about this one. I should have done one. I'll do the next one in a wood grain. That'd be cool. Okay, there's that. And then I'm gonna do some more color. Pink maybe. There we go. Okay, just color it in a little bit. Well, normally I would use Sharpie marker on this, and I noticed that this marker is this black is bleeding with the pink, so next time I will not use the super tip Crayola markers to outline it because it's blending, which actually these markers actually blend really well. If you like to do art and blend your stuff, it works well. Okay, and then this little tab right here on the other side, you're going to want to color that. So flip it over and color that, the color of your feather, and that's because this is going to be wrapped around in the front of the pencil where you're going to see it. So if you want to decorate it or whatever, you can do that. But that's, unless you just want to keep it white, you can do that too. It's up to you. All right, and then another pretty color. Okay, this one's almost done. All right, and then once I have this done, my next step is to attach it. I forgot one of these little things here. Is to attach it to the pencil, right? And that's where you're going to need your tape. And I'm going to take this one off. Okay. And then the way you're going to do that is you're just going to take this like this, and you're going to wrap that tab around, right? Around your pencil, pen, whatever you're using. Pardon me. And then you're going to tape it. All right. Squeeze it really tight on there and then just tape it to itself, okay? Wrap it around. All right, and that's one. Okay, and then once you have that, the next step is to take it where you drew your line, and you're going to kind of fold it a little bit. And what that does is it helps it to kind of mold to the pencil and make it look more feather-like. So then stick your pencil back in there. And then you could, put it wherever you want. If you don't like the fact that sometimes they kind of do that, if you don't like that, you could add a little extra tape right there to help it stay. Okay? Now the next one is this one. This is the next one we're going to do. So basically it's kind of like a teardrop, right? And since I said I wasn't going to use that black marker again, I'm going to get my Sharpie here. Okay, so basically this one is kind of like a teardrop except really curved. So I'm going to put a point right here first, like that. And then you're going to bring it around. And this one's going to be big. Like that. And then that. And then once you have that, you're going to draw your lines, just like the other one. Okay, except this one I didn't pull all the way, this line I didn't pull all the way to the top. You can if you want, but I did not. And then I'm going to make it a little darker there. So I'm just going to go back around and do that line a little bit darker. It looks like my Sharpie is running out. Alrighty. Now once that's done, oh, also don't forget the tab. So you're going to do the tab too. So let's do it like this. This. Add a tab to the bottom of it, okay? Then you're going to cut it out. Actually, you want to draw your little triangles like we did on the other one before you cut it out. Makes it easier. Okay. like that. All right, now cut it out. I like the shape of this feather. Kind of cute. Kind of reminds me of the feather you used to see on that movie, The Three Musketeers, on their hat. If you've ever seen that. Okay. And then here. And then you're going to color that, and we're going to do the same to that one for the pencil. Remember, you want to color on this other side of the tab. Oh no, I just broke my tab. It's okay. It's okay, I'm going to tape it. I always have mishaps, don't I? What's okay, we'll just fix that right up. And that's how you do that, because I'm not going to be seeing this side anyway, right? The other side's the one that's going to be colored. No mistakes in art. That's what I say. You can always fix it. There's ways. Okay. And now cut out those little notches. And then once you have those cut out, color your feather. However you want to do it. Colors. Use some purple. Okay. Green and purple are very good colors together, so I'm going to do green and purple because they complement each other. If you look on the color wheel, they're apart from each other, opposite sides. Okay, and then color my feather a color. Let's do a pinky purple. More of a lavender maybe, or mauve-y color. Okay. So those of you just joining, we're doing these little feather project that you can add to your pencil to make it look like an old-time quill. And it's super simple to make. All right, and then don't forget to flip it over and color this side over here. Once I do that, I will then tape the side that I ripped off. Too funny. There's that. Okay, and then you're going to take that and you're going to tape that to the pencil. Let's take this one off. And we're going to wrap it around really tight. Oh, that one's kind of cute. And then you're going to tape that one. And I think I'm going to tape on the bottom area because it's hangs off really far to the side on this one. And so I kind of just want to tape it so that it doesn't come off to help it. help it along right there. Okay, and then cut off the extra. Thought I was going to need that. All right, and then also you're going to fold this one too. So right here, fold that like that, and then kind of work it around. Fold it. Just follow the little natural line there that you drew. Okay. There we go. And this is how you make little little quills. All right, so that was a lot of fun. That's how you make these little fake quills like they had back in the day. And I hope you all had fun. Today is Wednesday, so tomorrow I'll be back with another project at 11 o'clock, and then I'll be doing a more adult-themed project at 7 o'clock tomorrow night. I hope you had fun. If you just joined, you can find this video on our Facebook page or on our citymuseum.org page. And thanks for watching. Happy creating.